Good afternoon. This is Chicago. Today's the 12th day, the third month, 22nd year, whatever that garbage is. That ain't true, but whatever. Take a look at your screen. This is current south. Look at this. This is south of Texas, between Texas and Florida, basically in the Gulf. Does that not look like plasma? Do you guys remember? Anybody remember that's old? I don't know. Young people might see it at a garage sale or something. There was an oval toy that we had in the 70s with our pet rocks and all that garbage because we didn't have internet like you guys now. But it was about this big. It looked like it's a kid. I used to pretend it was a steering wheel. I'd bring it in the car. Then your dad would drive, and then you pretend like you're driving because I'm retarded. I see retardedness, whatever. So when you would tip it, it would do exactly this. The white sand and like blue would mix and do exactly this. So if you're old, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, back to reality. Those are called scalar waves, I think. Or no, they call not scalar. They call these gravitational waves, which is garbage, by the way. It's a new term that the weather came up with a few years ago. You can't see gravity waves, but I call it something else. Like it definitely has to do with frequency, if you see what I'm talking about. But look how the clouds. This just looks like animated to me. Like it's like they're editing it in real time, or it's a pulsing plasma. And I'll tell you why in a second. This is going to get interesting, so stand by. I'm going to try and stay focused. Here's what we're looking at. I'm backing up a notch. So you can see wherever the signal's coming from, it's coming from the northeast. Like this, if you guys knew radar, this ain't natural, where it goes all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee to the southern tip of Mexico. See how that works? See, look at where the pattern's going. See, there's clouds moving from west to east. That's how this is normal right here. This is the old days when you'd have a cloud when it would be storm. I had friends in Nebraska, like I think Lincoln. So when I was like in high school, people were like, "Hey, we got a grandmother of my friend would call and say, hey, we got a snowstorm." We knew within a day or two it would hit Chicago. See how that works? But those days are over because you don't know where these clouds and storms just pop up. But this ain't normal. That's called frequency. And let me show you how. Hang on one second. All right, here we go. So go over to my Facebook and my tweets. I got it over there too. But here I just posted anyone in the space weather on NOAA. Take a look at the USGS. That's where this is all being found. This is all you can look it up. I'm not even going to bother right now. The link is here at NOAA.gov, SWPC. Ahead of that. Here, take a look at this doohickey. This is electromagnetic wave electronic. So if you take a look, there's a scale on the bottom. It goes blue is low and purple would be high. Is this purple? Because I thought it was missing data. See how that works? But now that I'm looking at this blown up, see the purple hues in here? Is that over here? That means Texas, Louisiana, all the way to almost Florida, and then north into Oklahoma, etc. Kansas, is this Kansas, Missouri? I think. Whatever. I'm getting confused by these blotches. And if you look up by Illinois right here, right where I'm at, see that? It's almost in the purple. See how that goes? It goes straight down. It's right here. So right now, this is within the last hour. I'm doing my daily multiple times a day. I go through all the satellites, but this ain't normal. I think this is purple. What do you guys think that color is? Is it this color in here? See how that is? And if it is, why? There's a thing that starts with the letter E, ends in P. That's going to be a clue because we've been told that's coming. So if you don't think it's coming, that means your belief system's all fucked up, all right? Because it's coming. They always tell you what's coming. See how that works or no? Let's go over to COD. Let's take a look at the regular radar. Let's see if GOES is effed up. They got a new GOES satellite. I can't wait till they fire this puppy up. They got a brand new one they shot up in the low Earth orbit, they call it. Let's take a look at this. See how this is all in the last 20 minutes. See how that goes? So whatever's causing this high energy is all right here. So let's pretend we're looking at the other map. Right in here is a giant purple glob of garbage called frequency that could or could not be good for you. See how that works? And then where is it coming from? Is it coming from God or the military. See how that works? This is Wags Chicago. Oh, let me show you one other thing. Hang on, while we're looking at garbage here. Don't forget the old death radar stuff. Look at this garbage. Look at it. Doesn't this? Wait a second. Hang on. If I get my computer to work, hang on. Doesn't that look like smoke? Huh. Weird. Right on the front of this gravitational wave cloud that's like a 2,000 miles long. Just saying, check it out. Look at the front. Now, that could be normal. I'm not a gynecologist, so I don't have a PhD in radio or what do you call this garbage, but I see patterns if you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into the Cuba Ring of Death radar. What did I used to call this? The ring of something. It doesn't matter anymore. The ring of there's a real name that somebody came up in 2012. This was first spotted one time. I caught it once since 2012. That was down in Australia. Look at the weather they're having. But anyways, here it is. Here's the death radar. They call this the ring of death. Ring of fire. This is called technically this is called the ring of fire, but there's no documentation on this because it's all dark arts or it's interdimensional or whatever. You do you, but this ain't normal. Those are that's scale. I got scalar on my brain. It comes right out of Havana University. In my opinion. There's also another one in the southwest corner of the country of Cuba, and another one in the bottom right corner. I've recorded it. You go back to about April is when I first spotted this garbage. See how that works? And then I see a weird thing on the internet today. Hang on. Check this out. Somebody, and this could be all garbage, but hang on. Stand by. Doing numbers. See how that works? That's a whole nother video coming with these angel number garbage. That's a whole nother. That's where there's a lot of weird things happening in this world. Let's say. Anyway, I'm not going to get to it. It's all over the place. My point is, there's a video that's going around saying that there's time slippages and tour in the United States. But the interesting thing was, if you look at my graphs, not graphs of the videos I've done, these are all on the same parallel, which is called Capricorn. 32 degrees on the north to about 27 degrees on the south, 22 to further south. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Put a seat belt, a lap belt around the earth, if it's round, whatever you believe is you. And then all along that are these doohickeys, these special. I have no internet. Every time I go on live or on make a recording, my internet just dies. That's so creepy. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the lightning down here. There's no clouds. See where there's no data? See, you got to see patterns. Look at all this lightning. Now, there could be a storm there, but down here, no data. So whatever this doohickey's going on here, there's another one in Mexico right by, I can't get the internet to work. This is freaking crazy. Anytime I talk about this radar lately, it gets really creepy. Anyways, if you look at the center of your screen, Mexico and Belize, in Guatemala, etc., Honduras, there's no radar for whatever reason. But look over here to the left of the screen. Tampico. Watch this little blast that comes out of here. There, boom. And they're aiming it right in the direction of those waves. See how that works? I don't know if that matters. I'm just saying, I see pattern. But look at all this lightning in this storm. What a front. This thing is really juiced up. And now it's heading right to the center of that death ring, we'll call it. I also got a message on the what's it, Angela? I think not Angela. Doesn't matter. Right now, I can't think. My brain I got 3 videos parked in my head, and some of them have like 10 tabs in my head as well as on the computer because I have to keep it straight. That's coming out today. Think Leviathan, both in the Bible version and in Norse. Look up Norse. He comes out of the sea, if you see what I'm saying. And it has to do with all the events in this world right now. It's Wags Chicago. My computer